Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, well, as you can see behind me, we were doing a ton of work on Butternut. She's getting new fuel tanks, we're changing exhaust stacks, we're making the engine run, all kinds of cool stuff, finishing some work on the interior, and it's kind of a mad dash to get all this knocked out because we don't have a lot of time. And we're trying to go to Texas now. So yeah, there's a show next weekend in Nacogdoches, Texas. And it's called Old Town Rigdown, and we're hoping to take Butternut with us. So in this video, we're getting a whole bunch done, and we still have a whole lot to do, but I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. All right, what do we got here?
Oh, we got buckskin.
So what we found out in the last video, we were measuring everything, and we thought we were gonna put carpet, and turns out that we didn't have enough carpet. And this is even, I think this is better than the carpet, to be honest.
Yeah, that's so neat. It feels so good
got
too.
different colors in it.
So we're keeping a dark color on the bottom, like the truck would have originally been, but instead of using carpet, these are the panels they made for us to go in there. Under here is our sleeper. What did you call that, Michael? What did you call the, you had a name for the curtain.
That's
French doors or?
yeah, Peterbilt French doors.
Peterbilt French doors. So we got that we can put in there now, but we're gonna hop up in here. This is even this is the closet cover, but we're gonna put all the sleeper interior in it tonight.
Well, we got ours now. Look.
Yeah. Put in front of the fans blowing.
I turned it on.
Oh yeah, she's blowing cold. We got this little Milwaukee fan is like a lifesaver. Been working in this truck, and it just.
So do you want them screws up and down or sideways?
It don't matter. All right, so here's the interior, almost 100% done. We just got a few little trim pieces that still need to go in there, but got our mattress in, got our awesome cover on it that Belinda made me. It says 359 Peterbilt Butternut. We got our Peterbilt rug in here, all the new carpet. It looks freaking awesome. I'm super happy about it. And now, we can start putting fuel tanks on, get the stacks all set up, and really get this truck looking like something. Okay, so since the last video you guys had seen, we had this whole engine scattered out everywhere. And down at the lower shop, which is like our service shop, Landon and Tyler did a ton on the engine. Then yesterday, which we didn't record one single thing. We did a live video.
Yeah, but we didn't record nothing.
We didn't record nothing. We did a live video for like an hour while we were working on it. But me and Shock got the rest of the engine together. She fired up. Sounds awesome. And doesn't have water or anything in it. So we just ran it straight up here and turned it back off. But she's all happy. Everything seemed good. So that's pretty awesome. Got a few little things to button up under here, nothing major. And it's just going to be things like we've got to adjust the kill, and we've got to adjust our idle up deal. Oh, there's a hood there. We made these makeshift brackets for the radiator. Probably will make something nicer later, but for the time being, it gets the truck where we can move it around. But check it out. She's got all the new stuff. We got to do a little bit more on the AC side, but not a lot yet. And yeah, over here on this side of the engine, this thing looks so much better than the day we got this truck, because it was lines run outside the frame. It was all kind of messy looking. Now everything's like tucked in nice and neat. And she just looks real nice. So now comes the fun part. We're gonna take the old exhaust there, we're gonna yank it off. We're not throwing it away, but we're replacing some pieces. I'll show you that. These dudes are what I'm most excited about, is to get these unwrapped today and put them on, because that is a really large pair of fuel tanks. They're 86 inches long, the exact length of the sleeper, and they should look pretty killer under there. And no more dented tank. Everybody keeps getting mad at me about dented tanks. You know what we got to find, Shock?
Straps.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that on the way here.
It's like, we need straps. And I've got new boxes coming. So Jeff at 12 gauge, those guys are building a set of boxes. It'll be a little while yet before I get them, but they're working on boxes. We got some more lights to keep ripping out of here, and the exhaust steel to finish. But today we're gonna have, well, I'll show you. This is pretty awesome. This is something I've been wanting to do since the first day we got it, was fuel tanks and change the exhaust over. So now I've got the long picket elbows, 5-inch elbows. We got a new spool, and then our top stack. So once we do all of this, our exhaust will be, we'll probably set it around 13.6, 13.8-ish, somewhere in there. I mean, we'll figure out what it ends up with when we're done. We're not trying to, it'll be fine. So we're gonna have our picket elbows. We'll get that done while we got plenty of room under here. Then we'll yank the fuel tanks off. We gotta move. What did we figure, Shock? We were gonna move. Were we gonna move anything, or did we need to?
I don't think we have to move anything.
No, I think the straps are center, aren't they? So those are super simple. We just got to put them up there and make a couple of fuel lines. All right, we got stacks up here. We still got to adjust our top stack, so we'll do that later. But they're bolted up. We're now 6 inches taller on the top stacks, and we got everything's in place with new elbows. I do not have enough flex here. I thought I did, I do not. So I'm gonna pick up a stick of flex tomorrow, and we can finish hooking the exhaust up and put the Y in and everything. Fun fact, that box sits back here. Well, I'll show you the other side. It sits back more. Oh, we're ready to get some fuel out, are we?
Yeah.
You the fuel man?
Yeah, I am.
So if you look over here at this box, you got a couple inches there, which honestly looks a little better, like to having a little more space. They're really tight on that other side. But yeah, we're gonna pull tanks off, get the fuel out of them, and we're gonna unwrap these puppies and get them dudes put on. It's gonna be freaking awesome. But the only way we're getting the fuel out of this dude is to drop the tanks, because we can't get up under there to get the siphon in there. I don't think. We're gonna try and see, but probably just gonna drop them. So there's the old fuel tank. Got it taken off. And we were looking at this thing and inspecting her a little bit closer. And that's the original tank. I'm thinking A's for April right here, and 81s for the year, and the truck's an 81. So we're thinking them is the originals. Them the original dang fuel tanks right there. Original. One owner. Or 10. I mean, who knows? You can see like remnants when that thing was painted yellow, because the chassis was painted yellow at some point in time. Actually, under the truck earlier, we found blue and red. So it's the truck may have originally been a blue truck with possibly a red frame.
Is there a way to figure out the
There-
original color?
So we got the information. We know I've got the information for the original owner.
Yeah.
And the dealership it was bought at. So I thought about trying to look into it and see what we can come up with. I'm sure there is a way to figure it out. It'd be really cool to find the original spec sheet if that's even possible. But now we just unboxed the first tank, and we didn't know what the fuel was going to actually be. 189 gallons with 179 as usable. These things are freaking pretty awesome. The truck does have heated fuel, so took the plate out of it from the old tank, and it looks like she's gonna fit no problem. Got a new sending unit in it. We got a new vent. So when we ordered the tank, I just ordered it with caps and all the stuff, which was pretty good because we were having a heck of a time getting some of these things out of here, and I figured as old as this truck is, it would be better off to just get new stuff, because you never know how that's going to really pan out when you try to take them out of there anyway. So she's a little dirty yet. Shocks glued in are one piece of rubber. I got this all cleaned it all off with the little 3M wheel, and scraped the excess dirt and stuff that was on these tanks. Quite a pile of it. Here's what I'm talking about, like the red and the blue and then the yellow. I'm not sure if that was maybe like a base coat of some sort before it was painted maybe blue. I'm not sure, because it almost looks like a red iron type deal.
Yeah.
Like the finish of it. What do you think?
It's almost there.
Almost ready.
Almost.
We got our gasket in there, nut certed everything, so seal up good. And I've been under here, so that wire you see running all the way back, it had a bunch of these dudes on it, which I'll have to cut that one off. But I put new cushion clamps and tied that all the way back up. It's been hanging down there for a while, kind of silly looking. These wires that run right over here, they go down. I believe those are the power wires that go over to the bunk heater deal, right at the rear HVAC. And they were kind of rubbing the frame right here. So I put some wire loom over that to keep them from chafing on the chassis. And so those are all pretty tied up. Did the old rattle can job on the mounts there. And, you know, she's a 10-footer, but it's all black. So, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuel tank's on. I have a lot of dirt in my eyes. I've had to go wash my face off like 5 times from being on there trying to get the pins and the straps and the wiring things. And I almost need a pressure washer when I get home just to clean myself, I think. But seriously, how awesome does that look now? She's got a set of full tanks, the length of a sleeper, 189 gallons on the one side. We still got to do the other side, but once we move this box and put a stainless box on there with our exhaust, like, man, this thing's sharp. I mean, she looks like a proper truck with a big old tanks on it. But seriously, yeah, it's freaking awesome. Got one more to go. I think that's all we're gonna get done. We'll get the exhaust hooked up and we'll get the other tank on there tomorrow evening, and that'll be it for now. All right, so you guys have following along. We're trying to get this truck knocked out for the truck show, and you know, there's trucks out there parking, and these are almost finished. And this thing, because it's like, golly, this thing's shooting out parts, and what's going on under here? Chad.
What?
Be okay? This part's flying out from under the
I'm
truck.
just making room for activities.
Ow.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
thanks.
Anytime, Brian. You did me enough favors this week, so.
So Chad's under here. Charlie's been helping. Evan's been helping. Look, he's putting on wheels. Allegedly. This work comes with a bill. Wait, did I get a bill from you guys too?
You will.
Oh. How much is this costing me, Chad?
Ah,
How much is this costing me, Chad?
I don't know.
Some ice cream?
I said ice cream.
Oh, okay, got it. Ice cream. You have said that multiple times. Ice cream. He's way cheaper labor than you, bud.
Listen, you'd have to get me stocking ice cream to do this stuff.
So yeah, they're helping get all this stuff knocked out, and maybe we'll get old Butternut outside for the show without a forklift after all. I mean, it runs. I mean, we could drive it out there. Well, we need fuel. So yeah, this is how it goes, you know. As long as you have good friends, you can get something done. Hey, you want to touch it? I'll give you a hand.
Don't touch yourself.
Oh yeah, there's a sharp part right there. Oh yeah.
All right, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
Otherwise, it'd be too far.
Hey, listen, when you have some leftover exhaust chrome pieces, you can just put those in there, and it works great.
Right?
I don't know if it's Chad approved, but he's like, I need a pipe. I'm like, well, here, I cut this off the exhaust last night. We use it.
That's all I do is I build stuff with leftover parts. I use all the good parts on the customer trucks.
There you go. But you know, this thing ought to. You think it'll sound much different now that it's got a full 5-inch, like the way the Y goes and everything else? Think it changes anything?
I mean, it's a B. They don't really sound bad, do
It's
they?
an A.
It's an A?
Yeah.
So-
No, I mean, it sounds awesome. I just wonder if it changes any with the way the exhaust is routed
I mean, we
now.
could fire it up in about 3 minutes.
I ain't got no fuel.
Well, it's going to be pretty quiet then.
Yeah. But we'll get some fuel in it here later, and then
Yeah, we'll let her eat.
and we'll give her the revs, all the stuff. Make that PDI turbo do some singing. It'd be awesome. All right, seriously, this thing's been getting pretty expensive. getting all these things done on Butternut, and as you can see over here, everybody's pretty well just stopped working. They've quit working on the truck. They've demanded payment. Everyone's demanded payment on this thing.
What do you think of the stacks, Brian?
Eric is mad he does not. Oh, y'all moved them.
Oh, I done moved them. I mean, it's good. Yeah?
I might put her back a little bit.
Until we fire it up.
I mean, put her back a little bit.
No,
Okay.
no. I think right there.
I think I got.
I mean, after I leave, you can.
Hey, Smokey in the Bandit's truck was straight back.
It's not a Kenworth. This is a Peterbilt.
Eric, I was like, maybe we're going back a little bit. And he's like, he is absolutely like,
They're
no,
not going back.
no, they're not going back. I don't care whose truck it
I
is.
welded them.
Hey, remember how he fought us on the NW
Yeah.
truck, and now like we both like it?
Oh, I know. And we
Yeah,
were
I gotta go
100% wrong. And we kept telling Eric, like, this is going to look weird. Don't do it. And he's like, y'all shut up and build my truck. And me and Chad both got done. And I sent Chad a picture and he goes, wow, we were way wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, so I was just trying to get you guys to go back to work. So,
Oh, we're clocked out.
yeah, well, I thought y'all
ice
stopped.
cream.
Yeah, because you said,
Hurry up, let's eat them all before Charlie sees them.
y'all said, you
We've been
know,
waiting an hour for that gasket for the fuel tank.
what do you mean?
Well, we're trying to get that fuel tank on there.
You need a gasket?
And we got to put nuts and the holes are too big.
We done it on the other side.
What, nutserts?
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream sandwich.
Okay, where are the nutserts?
They're over there. We can go grab them. And then the gasket, I thought last night I left
got
up
the
here.
gasket.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
And now y'all are paid up, so we can go back to
I guess
work.
We got the gasket.
No, we're on break
in,
now.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Maybe 38.
You didn't even see what you did.
If you guys are looking for an
Yeah, that's
investment,
what we're talking about.
I think if you start investing in the ice cream bars, it's going to go up between now and 2028. Brought to you by Butternut. Don't take stock advice from me. It's not a good idea. All right, we just got a few days before we have to be in Nacogdoches, Texas, and we are knocking some things out. So we'll show you some later on in the video, but got the CV all mounted up there. This is a pretty cool setup. It's old, it's pretty cool. Putting in some new sound deadening in the floor, and gonna take out the fan motor in the fan. It's squeaky, so I'm gonna try to fix that. Shocks over here, dang old hooking up headlights. He's laughing.
Fix some wiring problems.
We've been on the struggle bus with wiring on this for 2 days now. It took us what, 5 hours to figure out the rear lights.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so fun story. Every time you would turn the lights on in the truck, the brake lights were immediately on, and we chased wires, like everything. Eventually figured out that in here, and that guy right there behind there is all your solenoids, and the parking brake solenoid is bad, so we just bypassed parking brake solenoid, the wiring, and now all the lights work fine. But I mean, I don't know, we like really scratched our heads and checked every single thing and finally landed on that, which I didn't ever think in a million years.
No. That's what internet's for. We looked it up.
There's been a lot of internet looking up for this thing.
But hey, headlights are working now.
Look at that. We'll close the hood up in a minute. We've got running lights now on the bumper, and we've got them on the mirrors. So all the lights are working, and then we're putting in new Firewire headlights that are the old style. So we're taking out, where'd the old ones go? Oh yeah. We're taking out these Jeep looking lights. Those definitely belong in a Jeep, not in a 359. And we get this done, we'll close it up and show you pretty awesome. And I think they're going to be brighter for sure. All right, got the blower motor together with the fan and our mounting plate on there. And Claude put it in that hole right down in there. So shocks over there, changing out dang cab lights. And hopefully put this dude in and we'll get no more squealing. That's the idea anyhow. All right, blower motor is in. Keys on. Makes no squeaking noises and way better air movement now. So we're good. Now I'll put my plate in here, cover all that up. We're good to go. All right, hey Chaz.
Yes, sir.
You like it?
This thing's starting to look cool.
So before, Chaz was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't think I want to drive it anywhere. Now would you think you might want to drive it somewhere?
Yeah, well, I mean, somebody's got to show you how to drive, so.
I do need some lessons. I don't know how to drive a 15-speed double over very good. We'll just put it that way. But hey, look, we got a ton done. Still got a lot to do, but man, she's got new Hogue-built quarter fenders on it. The big tanks are awesome. Got matching tires now, so we got low pros front and rear. She's coming along, and you know, got the deck plate polished and stuff, so she's looking a lot nicer. We put our panel in behind the sleeper, so now all that's nice and boxed in. But man, I can't say enough about how awesome this thing looks now with the help of everybody. Stand back and look at it. Them big old tanks look awesome on this thing. And now having the lower profile tires, it sits a lot nicer. Put a new 12-gauge bumper on it. Got a nice little taper 20-inch bumper tag mount on there. Oh, and you hadn't even seen this, but we changed out the lights finally, and we put the Firewire LEDs with the old style glass lenses on it, which is a huge difference. So, I mean, there's things we worked on this thing the other day we didn't even film, but there you have it. She's got a nice pretty bumper too. We've got 2 brand new boxes from 12 gauge, and getting ready to put these on. So these things are pretty cool. They fit the 359 Air, and they'll look way better than the ones we got on there. So one of the things with this truck, as we were working on it, it was something we didn't even realize for a while, but when we figured it out and we were actually doing the exhaust, is that at some point in time, and I don't really know why, but they moved this box back. You can see how close it is to the picket elbow there. And you can see there was holes in the frame, and it would make sense to be sitting on these holes from the factory. And also, there's something else that's a little bit different, is that the bolt holes for this are the bolts themselves are a lot smaller than what we're used to seeing on the newer trucks. But yeah, so we got a battery box and a toolbox, which will kind of complete most of our everything being nice and new and shiny. Getting ready to put on the first box with an air tank, because we didn't have an air tank before. Now we got an air tank. Chaz, I made all the mounts and everything.
Are we going to actually hook it up, or we're just going to sit there for looks?
We should hook it up, you know. I mean, we don't need to right now, but we need to at some point. Oh gosh, dirt falling on my face again. She's gonna look real nice.
Real nice.
It's a very nice.
You know how many times I heard that in the YouTube video?
Oh, probably too many. Was it? Is it boring, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so the 12 gauge box, I didn't explain this earlier, but this box is actually a stainless steel box, which is way better than aluminum because it holds this finish for a lot longer. It's way stronger. You can see our old box over here. She looks a little beat. I mean, that's 42 years old or something. So, you know, but what we got going on here, before we didn't have an air tank on this side of the truck. So now we're going to have air tanks on both sides under the cab. We took our angle. So Chaz drilled our holes and done all that. Made these mounts for the air tank. So what we're going to do next is bolt the air tank on. It'd be way easier. Then put our box in place, tighten the bolts up there, then tighten these frame bolts up on the inside. And then everything will be good. Rattle canned the frame real fast while we were at it. Later on, over winter or something, maybe the goal is probably take all this stuff we're doing off and actually painting the whole chassis, making the chassis really nice. But this is like any other build when we're doing any other truck, is fit everything first, make it all work good, and then take it back apart and paint it. So that's what we're doing. I mean, this stuff's just rattle canned, isn't maybe the most ideal thing, but it'll work for now until winter, and then everything will fit like it's supposed to. And when we go put it back together after we paint it, it'll go back together perfect. All right, Chaz, making brackets for the old, for the driver's side now. We got air tank brackets cut over there. These will be for the box. We'll start taking the box off in a second. Get all the batteries and everything out of there. Now we can actually finish wiring up the CB in there so we can get power to that guy. Still got to peel a lot of stuff, but she's in place now. Get all this peeled up, and yeah, thing looks freaking awesome. These 12 gauge boxes are amazing. I love that they're stainless. They just look awesome. So, pretty dang happy. These things don't look killer. So yeah, Chad's gonna make brackets. I'm gonna finish peeling stuff and then start unhooking batteries. Get all this knocked out. Yep. So the box is off. Got a new one to go on here in a minute, but this thing has got some. We're gonna do a little rattle can Ricky there, make her prettier, you know, for a bit. Underneath here, this is just what fell out while we were taking the bolts out of it, but it's like it's a mess under here. And we're gonna grease a bunch of stuff because, let me turn around here. Like, that guy's never been greased. That dude's never been greased. We did grease the clutch the other day, so that's good. There's a whole bunch of, the whole drive shaft, all the U-joints need to be greased, which we'll do that tonight. I gotta run a couple of wires, and I gotta move some stuff inside the frame rail in here. Don't love the way some of it's ran. It's just gonna get some of this cleaned up and then run our wires for the CB in here to the battery. And you're making brackets and stuff?
Yeah.
It's about, dang, it's like 5 minutes to go at angle, remember? And then it'll pop up.
Oh, I was trying that, but this one's tighter than the other
Then the other side.
one. I just stuck right there.
Let's see. Hang on. I'm filming things. Let's just do this.
Oh, it does pull. But not really. Oh, it just goes for it. Ow. It hurts things.
It'll be fine. It sits on top of it. You don't see it. They fit nice, though. So, what time we start? Like about noon?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we started peeling this last week. And these are the worst, dude.
This stuff does take a minute to peel because, like, where they stamp everything, it cuts these. So each one of these kind of have to come off individually. But seriously, these 12 gauge stainless boxes are the nicest thing. I mean, they are absolutely amazing. So time lapse quit a little while ago, but we got the whole deal on there. We're wired up now. It's almost a shame we didn't put brand new batteries in it, just so when you open up the box, it looks all, you know.
Yeah.
But the batteries work. At some point, you got to stop spending money.
Exactly.
It's getting out of hand. Oh, so it's 10. We started at like noon.
Yeah, it had to be like 11:30 or noon.
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
On a
But
Saturday.
it was raining, so I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Nothing. I wanted to go ride motorcycles, and then like got up this morning. I'm like, nope. But we got 2 boxes done. He's peeling that. I'm gonna start peeling this.
And 2 air tanks, don't forget.
2 air tanks. We got 2 air tanks now. We never had 2 air tanks before. We only had the one. I'll show you on the inside here, which has been good. So underneath, I've spent quite a lot of time under there, still tying up more lines and just making all the. Ow! I'm getting sore. Oh, yep. Just slide under here. Okay. Yep. There we go. Just retie it up. Oh, I got some zip ties that still cut yet. But making this so don't have no rubbing issues, hopefully. Here's how we done our power wires. Before, these dudes were just literally, these guys were just flopping around. They didn't have anything holding them together, really. So put this little bracket up here. Got a cushion clamp holding them together there on the box. We got another cushion clamp right there. So now it's all nice, but yeah, these boxes are super sturdy. So, you know, she's about ready to go for a test drive. All right, so we're gonna do a quick recap, everything we've done on Butternut in this video, and some things that aren't even in the video that we've done. So obviously straight up here in the front, we did 12 gauges, 20-inch bumper, 359 bumper is a bolt-on with an 18-inch taper. We added 2 watermelon lights to the corners of the bumper, and those are set up as a running and a turn signal. Then we changed out, put the firewire lights, got rid of them Jeep lights out of it. We got our mirrors lights all wired up so they're running and a turn signal as well. And then Callie's Customs, we changed these lights out. Those are the dark amber lights, double bubbles LED, and we changed them out on both sides of the truck there. Then we've got our 12 gauge stainless steel boxes. We did our exhaust, so now she's a little bit taller with the turnouts this way, because Eric said you can't do it any other way. He didn't give me a choice. He said that is how it's got to be. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that's good or bad? Because me and Shock were kind of like wanting to turn them a little bit the other direction, but I was told absolutely not. And then we did our picket elbows, and she's all polished out. So got the wheels redone and polished the muffler guards. Then we did our 189 gallon Aluma tanks on here. New Hogue built quarter fenders. Got our filler panel done for the back here, so that's all nice and clean looking. Before we didn't have anything in between the frame rails. And then back here in the back, we got all our lights wired up. They work correctly. Put some semi-casual mud flap weights on it. We put new sleeper bag or new airbags in the rear suspension and new shocks. Done a ton of like rewire and replumbing on a lot of the air and electric on this truck. And then obviously the things we got done on the interior. So we're getting places. Still kind of battling this turn signal deal. These dudes, that's the old one. This was a new one, it didn't like it. We found another one. That one seems to work, so our turn signals are happy. Added the idle up knob, got it all hooked up. And then this freaking super cool Cobra 21 and this Bimbo 100 bill liner. So pretty neat. It's old school. I like it. I think the only thing now is to change out the radio, put a little bit older style radio in it just to make that match. And changed all the lights and dash, got a new fan in there. So, and then plus all the sleeper stuff on the interior side's done. And she runs. So got a little bit more to do before we can go to Texas. Got to fix some AC, charge that system, do all those things. And still got to make bumper support brackets for the truck. We got a little bit more wiring things to do. And let me go look at the list over here. I may be forgetting some things that we had to finish. I don't remember what all we had left on here. Oh, that's right. We gotta do our crossover line tonight. So we can hook up both fuel tanks. Sending units do work. And then still got to do this, and we got to put a horn on it. The horns that are on it right now are for looks, and I don't feel like pulling the headliner and going through all that right at the moment. So quick and easy deal before we leave is just going to be put a horn underneath there on an electric switch, and that way I've got a horn and it's legal. But yeah, she's really starting to look like a dang old truck. Oh yeah, we changed out the tires, so we got brand new low pros on the front now too. So we're gonna fire this thing up, because I'm sure everybody watching this video is like, does it really run? You keep saying it runs, we haven't heard it run. Watch, the battery's gonna be dead or something. Oh yeah. She's good. This thing sounds 100 times better. So before, when this thing was running, it had lots of little squeaky noises and everything else from like the old belts, and the fan hub was noisy, everything was noisy. But now if you listen to it, she's just nice and quiet. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Super huge thanks to everyone that helped me get this truck to where it is. Hopefully ready to go to Nacogdoches, Texas. I think our test drive is going to end up being the drive to Texas, because we've got to leave in like 2 days. We're leaving Wednesday, and still got a little bit left on the list there to finish, hopefully tonight. And I think the old girl will be ready to go. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you do all this stuff. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show, on TikTok at Semi-Casual Show. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Later.